Well, good afternoon. I thought we'd have a little bit of a baking bonanza today. So we're going to start by sort of recreating a sort of type of homemade hobnob biscuit. Okay, so an oaty biscuit. Now, hobnobs come just sort of plain, or you can have them with senior things in it. So we could put raisins in it, you could put chopped nuts in it. I've got some coconut. Okay, I'm going to put coconut in it because I like coconut. Alright, so you don't have to put anything extra in, like nuts or anything like that. So, your basic ingredients, you're going to want some self-raising flour, some caster sugar, some oats, bicarbonate soda, butter and golden syrup. And that's all there is to it. Now, I've already heated it, or put the oven on to preheat it, up to about 180. Okay, so that's on. I've got some baking trays with me silicone baking mats on there, ready to go. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put some of our dry ingredients into here. So I've got my self-raising flour, about 150 grams of that, in that will go. And then I've got 150 grams of caster sugar, in that goes. Now, we want I want a tablespoon of sodium bicarbonate, bicarbonate soda or whatever, okay, in that goes. And then we want our oats, alright, so 120 grams of oats, okay, they've gone in. And because I'm adding some coconut, I'm going to chuck in about 2-3 tablespoons of coconut, okay, but like I said, that's optional, you don't have to put that one in. So that's gone in there, and the first thing we're going to do is make sure them ingredients all mixed together. Okay, so we're going to be mixing it with the butter and the syrup anyway, but let's just get it mixed now. So that's that bit done. So just wait a bit and I'll get ready to melt the butter. Right, so I've got here 150 grams unsalted butter. I'm going to put that in a small pan over a low heat. We want to melt that down. And we're also going to want to put in there, I'll let this melt a little bit first, but we want like a large dessert spoon of golden syrup. Right? But like I say, I'm just going to let this melt a little bit. And then when that's melted down, we'll be chucking it into the flour mix. Okay? So there we go. So really not a lot to do at the moment until that's melted down. So go and put the kettle on. Right, that's melted down now, so what we're going to do is we're going to pour that into our dry mixture, okay. And then it's just a matter, or forget, let's turn the heater. We're just going to mix the two together, okay. Now, this is going to make enough for about 30 biscuits, okay. What we will be doing once we've got it all thoroughly mixed together is we'll divide it up into little balls. So we should get, like I say, 30 balls out of this, 25 to 30 anyway. Make sure it's all thoroughly mixed together. Fancy doing a bit of baking. Don't normally do a lot of baking, well, I haven't done it in the past. Bit more of a main course type thing, me, but got into breaking bread and baking a few other things, so I thought today could not got a lot else going on. Done a bit of gardening. I'll do a bit of baking. In fact, I might even bake something else later. Anyway, just going to make sure that's all mixed in, and then when I start rolling my balls, you can have a look. Right, so like I say, we're going to make about 30 balls. Oops. So there you go. There's one. It's sort of quite crumbly, but once you start moulding it in your hands, a little bit of butter and syrup gets it all together. 2. So I'm going to be doing these in batches, simply because I haven't got enough trays and enough room in the oven. Okay, but you can see quite small balls. Okay, and obviously in the heat of the oven they will spread, so make sure you give yourself plenty of room there. 1, 2, 3, 4, that's right. I was just thinking I was not quite getting enough balls out of my mix. So really, whoops, come here, that's all there is to it. So I'm just going to form these up. Okay, and when the oven's up to temperature, we'll be shoving them in. Okay, they'll probably want anything from 10 to 12 minutes. In my oven, probably 10. All right. So there's one tray done. Get that lovely syrupy buttery goodness off my hands, and like I say, when we're ready to pop in the oven, I'll come back to you. Okay, so that's 18 balls done. Okay, so my oven is just up temperature, so we're going to whack them in, and like I say, going in for about 10 minutes. And goes that one, and goes that one. Set my timer, and when they're done, we can get on with the next batch. Okay, so see you in 10 minutes. Okay, how about that timing? Right, let's whip them out the oven. So there we go. There's the first tray. Put that there. There's the other tray. Now, I've left the oven on because, like I say, I've got another 7 balls to go in. Okay, so let's have a little look. There they go. So, oops, we'll let them cool a little bit. A bit soft at the minute, and then we'll transfer them off the wire rack. Let them cool for a bit. Make yourself a coffee, so we can have hobnob and coffee. So there you go. Well, I'll show you when I taste one, but there's your hobnobs. Well, in this case, coconut hobnobs. Okay, here we go. Here's one of our first hobnobs out. It's still a little bit soft, it's still a bit warm. Alright. So like I say, it's not crunchy as such yet, because it's still warm, so it's still a little bit soft. But nice. Got 25, well I've got 24 now. I'm going to enjoy these. Keep them away from my wife. She'll enjoy them as well. That means I don't get 25 for me.